Okay, let's do this. What's up, guys? Weather Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today is the first day of a 3-day champion chase tournament, which I feel like doing for a few reasons. Number one is I'm skipping the fusion that's coming up because he just seems kind of not particularly helpful to my account, and I'd rather get the fragments and creep a little bit closer to mod. I'm on 80 fragments for mod, so maybe I'll get kind of close if I do like say 75% of the fusion, but not do like the summoning or anything like that. My hope is that I get a lot of points here because I need some of this stuff. In particular, I'm gonna need mythical books because I'm getting pretty close to Embry's. I don't have them. I have like 74 fragments or so. So I'd like to get this book here. I'd like to possibly win this event if I have a good amount of luck. So I'm going for it, taking my chances here with 199 ancient shards. We also have a chance for Bladechorister Caldor. That's some kind of name. I only have one faction unity champion. I'd like to start collecting a few more of those. They're unfortunately fairly difficult to get, but might as well try to get some legendaries here as well. I have no idea how deep into pity I am. It might be 0. I really don't know. We're just gonna assume that it is 0. I already pulled my one thing from here because I didn't realize I was gonna do a champion chase this weekend. I got some random epic. I don't have any remnant summons. I do have 3 champions that I could potentially pull on Sunday evening, Monday morning, whatever time the champion chase ends, if I'm really just trying to snipe the victory. But hopefully I just get insane luck here, right? Going for the 2 times. On average, I should get 2 legendaries, unless I'm deep into pity. Now, my luck says I'll probably get 1 legendary, and it'll completely ignore that it's a 2 times. But hey, maybe I'll get 4. Who knows? We're gonna try it. We're gonna find out. I don't really use the ancient shards for anything. I pretty much just use sacred shards for most fusions. So I'm saving those. And I'm just gonna blow through the ancient shards. Basically until I get enough points, or if I get this guy. We'll see. I'll probably blow through them all, to be honest. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll go through this, see what I feel like doing at the end of it. Here we go. See what happens. Maybe we hit gold right away. It could happen. It very rarely happens, but it could happen. We get Rector Draft, who I think I have +4 already. I don't love Rector Draft, even though she is good. I just don't particularly like her. It's a personal issue. But we didn't get anything from our first 10. It would be nice to get a lot of purple, to get a lot of points, especially since it's a 2 times. Get a Tanix, Hate Flower, who I think you get through a daily login at some point. I think I have one built that I have never used, like at all, for anything. Caden is an okay epic reviver. I don't really need that. No way. There is no way that I hit gold and I already got Bladechorister Caldor. I don't think you can get him twice, can you? I don't even know if that's possible. Now I'm not gonna be done because I want those points. I wasn't lying. That's insane. Okay, so I don't know if he's actually any good. The earlier reviews seem like not insanely high, but You can't really trust the in-game reviews. They're usually kind of garbage. So he's got an aura, increased ally crit rate. I pretty much never use an aura like that. Like, you could build a team around that, but that's so specific. Like, it could happen, but it's not something that you normally do. Also increases allies' speed in all battles by 15%. Only applies to Sylvan Watchers. That's not exactly insane. That's whatever. 15% is not exactly great. I would have rather just taken an aura that was like plus 30% or whatever. But that didn't happen. Okay, so we'll ignore 15% of a target's defense when attacking while under a veil or perfect veil buff. Neat. This champion receives 30% less damage from enemies when not under a veil. Okay, now his unity stuff. Faction ally. Each continuous heal buff on this champion increases their crit rate by 20%. That's something kind of weird to try to depend on. That's weird. Like, how do you build a team around that? I don't know. Each time a continuous heal buff activates on this champion, also fills their turn meter, and each time a continuous heal buff activates on this champion, increases the champion's damage by 5%. That's a really weird kit. That's really weird. So what does it do? Wait a minute. So that's just on his passive. He's also got Unity stuff on his A3. I don't know if that's normal for these Unity champions to have Unity stuff on their A3 and a passive. Interesting. Okay, his A3 attacks one enemy before attacking, has a 100% chance of removing all buffs from the target, and places a 60% decreased defense debuff and a weaken. Okay, we'll ignore 20% of the target's resistance for each continuous heal buff on this champion. Where are you getting these continuous heals from? Huh. Okay, you get that from his A2, I guess. Let's see. Damage based on attack and enemy max HP. Enemy max HP champions are always great in this game. From Coldheart to Newt to Marius, always take a good enemy max HP champion. So removes all buffs, ignores target defense for each poison. This is a really interesting kit. I wonder what kind of teams are out there. I'm afraid if I'm gonna need an Elva, because I don't have Elva. I wonder how important she is to making him useful. If the initial target is under a poison, also attacks all enemies. Okay. Really weird. But his A2, select a target. If the target is an enemy, decreases the duration of all buffs. Places a bunch of poisons. Target is an ally, increases the duration of all buffs on all allies by 1 turn. This is really weird. I don't know how to build this champion. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research to figure out how this champion actually works. We're gonna go take a look at my Sylvan Watchers, which are not insane. I mean, I've got Emic and Estrid. They're both great. Ruark, I have literally never used once on anything. Awella and King Galkabar are really not... They're not amazing. He does have poisons. I mean, how do you build this team? That's what I want to know. How do you build a guy around this? I mean, I don't have a Feral, I don't have a Padraig, I don't have a Glycad, I don't have an Elva. I'm missing a lot of stuff that would be nice for the Sylvan Watchers, so I don't know. If I remember correctly, I pulled like 40 shards. I'm only at 1,500 points. It's gonna be difficult to get up there. Oh no, I only pulled 30 shards, so You know, if we pull a legendary every 30 shards, maybe. So we're only 40 shards in. We already hit gold twice. Feeling lucky. I think we can hit it again. 159 shards with the 2x. Chances aren't so bad, but let's get a lot of purple, get a lot of points. Got an Ashak. We don't use a lot. Allure, pretty much useful for regular Fire Knight and maybe Dark Fae. Really good. Really old school. Don't use her so much anymore. I'm not sure if she's even in my Dark Fae team or not. Certainly, she could be useful in like Cursed City. Could be useful on like those Epics only Fire Knight tournaments. That's basically where I use her for. But I mean, I guess I could +1 her or whatever. Got a Morag, who I already have a +4. I don't really use her, even though she's really good. Burngiri, Urticata. Okay. So, unfortunately, the gold has slowed down, but it can pick back up. It can happen. We get a Pestilus. Not much to say about Pestilus. Come on. Bring on some more gold. We've had good luck so far. The purples haven't been hitting so crazy. We got Signy. I think that's my first ever Sir Artemage. Let me double check that real quick. I think it is. One of the very few non-void epics that I have never summoned before. I just happened to be looking at it a few days ago. So that's the only reason why I knew Sir Artemage is new. Is Sir Artemage good? Probably not. Ooh, I almost clicked on the voids. We still have 99 ancient shards to go. Let's hit some more gold. The odds say one more. But hey, why not 2? Why not 3? Why not get greedy? Because then you don't even get the epics that you want. That's the problem with greed. Come on. I've seen enough blue. Now, another reason why I wanted to summon is because I actually needed the food for champion training events. I never have enough food. And now I'm getting it. With the rare tax during a 2x event, that's ridiculous. Who thought of such a thing? It's absurd. We got Ripper. Ripper. Why would you ever need a Ripper? A Steel Skull. I mean, these epic champions that were sort of barely useful in Faction Wars 3-4 years ago. We got Taragi, who I think I already have A4. We get another Allure. There's no 10 times for her. We want more gold. Bring it to us. Come on. We got Dudan, who is good. He may or may not be in my Phantom Shogun's Grove team. I forget. It's either him or Emic. I think it's him. Same kind of deal with the taunt. We got a Kitus. I don't care much about Kitus. Only 29 left. We started off so hot out of the gate. What happened? We get a Fire Gun SPL. Wow. It's been a long time since I hit gold on this 2x. Oh, here we go. Oh, horrible. Pieces of garbage from the High Elves. I think I have Royal Huntsman. I don't think I have Basilius until now. I'll take the dupe for the extra bonus from it, but I feel like this guy hits hard, but are you actually gonna use him? Probably not. Probably not. Royal Huntsman. I mean, they both have kind of boring kits. Like, you can probably get some damage out of them, but those are kind of boring kits, to be real. So 4 legendaries. I asked for a little bit of greed. I got a little bit of greed. Okay, I got 2 of that guy, whichever one that is. We'll compare the helmets. Okay, well, the new one was Rowanus. I was right. I did already have the other guy, Royal Huntsman. Am I going to use either of those champions ever? Not highly likely. It could happen. Who knows what's going to happen with hard faction wars, but my high elves are pretty well filled out. Pretty well filled out. I mean, I've got Supreme Elhain, who's better than all of them in my opinion for damage. I still don't have a Skieramus. Another one of the few non-void epics I don't have. Alright, let's check. I still have 9 ancient shards, but let's check. Let's check our champion chase with 4 legendaries. Okay, I maxed it out. I'm in first place. Let's go. Now I'm going to have to hold on to it. I'm sure I'm going to summon whatever random ancients I get over the next couple of days, as well as I can summon those fragments if I need to. I'm just over the 10,000 mark, which means I get all these goodies. That's excellent. Let's just go one at a time. You just never know. I mean, we already hit. I don't think I've ever gotten 4, 5. I got 2 of them. I got dupe Bladechorister Caldors. That's insane. That's insane. I wish I could trade them for like Teox or something, but okay. Faction Guardians will go to Sylvan Watchers as my first. My first. Okay. I bet you didn't expect that to happen. The 10 times is on. Who says 10 times don't work anymore? I did see, I know Scratch, I think Scratch got him. No, Scratch got maybe him, I forget. A lot of people have been getting this guy, which would be nice. Would be nice. Wow, can you use 2 in the same team? How does that work? Whew. That's crazy. I had never in a summoning session gotten more than 3 legendaries without pulling like fragments or something like that. But just straight from shards, I'd never gotten more than 3 in the 3 3/4 years I've been playing this game. Now I got 5 with 199, soon to be 199 blue shards. That's insane luck. That doesn't just happen. But it just happened here. Burgoth? No thanks. Not what I'm looking for. Last one with the blue. So now I got plenty of food, some champions to build, some dupes to not build. Wow. Do we have a champion training coming up? Well, probably for the fusion. So, yeah, I have got 80 shards for mod. I wonder when we can exchange these. Not yet. Now for the champion chase, yeah, I've got Granjar waiting for me, Khan and Artor all waiting for me. I'm so close to Lammasu. We need to win one more. Come on, clan. Let's win one more. And I got Lammasu. Embrace, I'm at 74. That's why I needed those mythical books. I've got like 7. Now I get one more, possibly another. I think he needs 11. If we were to look at him real quick, I think he needs 2, 4, 6. And then another 2 for... Oh, wait. There we go. 2, 4, 6. So you need 12? What's going on here? I think he needs 12 bucks. I could be screwing that up. I don't know. Okay, wow. Wow. Am I the only person that you have seen pull two of this guy? 2 of this guy with 199 blue shards? That's crazy. Is he the best? I don't know anything about this dude, to be honest. He's the only one of these that I care about, and I got 2 of them. How does it work with 2? What happens when you use 2 Bladechorister Caldors in the same team? I don't know. I don't know how to use this guy. Let me know in the comments below how to use Bladechorister Caldor. I'm gonna have to do some research. I have no idea. But I got 2, and that's insane. Probably the most luck I've ever gotten in a summoning session. Even though I'm not gonna use this dude. I'm not gonna use this dude. I mean, he's a dupe. The dupes help. You know, I'm almost completed the high elves. How about that? Almost. Not quite. I haven't completed any legendaries. That's the closest, along with... No, that's it. That's the most legendaries I have for any faction. Okay. So there we have it. 11,179 points. I am ahead by over 3,000 points. Let's hope I win this bad boy, because I like that mythical book. Hard to get. Those are all good rewards. And I'm going to take these and... let's make sure we don't get anything cool for that. All right, that's it. I'm out of words. Let me know how to build this guy. I mean, I'm probably gonna look it up anyway, but let me know your thoughts on Bladechorister Caldor. Tell me how to actually say that name, and I will be back with more Raid Shadow Legends content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Wilder Wednesday. See ya.